Oh yeah, we're on. This is going to be the special Super Bowl spectacular episode of Plate and Ponder Empty Nesting with Jen and Chris Fenton. We're going to have special guests again today, Phil and Katie Brodkin, which is going to be awesome. And I'm telling you right now, it is unreal that we just literally got off the stage at halftime Super Bowl. If you notice Jessica Alba in the back behind Bad Bunny Benito, we were there. We were dancing. It was pretty epic, I gotta say.
No, we were not.
Well, we were obviously in a luxury box at the Super Bowl right now.
No, we were not.
Well, we're obviously at one of the big celebrity hangouts watching the game, right?
No, we're not.
Wait, Phil, help me here. Where are we?
We do have a beautiful view.
We're on Manhattan Beach, honey.
Oh my God. In other words, we got invited to nothing, which absolutely is the best case scenario, I got to say, because we are having a blast watching Bad Bunny. How do you say it in Spanish?
Conejo Malo.
Yes, Conejo Malo was excellent. Still digesting that. And we're not going to talk about it because we want to talk about football, and we want to talk about all kinds of other incredible things that have been going on in our empty nesting life, right?
Well, ironically, so all four of us ended up at lunch together, not planned. And
I feel like I kind of crashed your Valentine's Day
no,
date,
I don't think
which
so.
I didn't know.
No. I mean, it was sort of this impromptu lunch. It's a beautiful day in Manhattan Beach right before the rain is coming. And we both ended up at the same restaurant with our dogs at tables that were across from each other. So we joined tables because it would have been so weird to sit across from each other.
When you started to sit down, I was like, no, you have to come to our table.
It's true. It's definitely true. And then we're like, okay, let's just watch a Super Bowl because there's really nothing going on. But what we all came up with is that I don't think any of us were super excited about the game.
Are we going to offend all the Seahawk and Patriot fans
I
right
don't
now by
think
saying
so.
that?
Can I just say,
sorry, Susie Weary.
Having spent some time in New England, I was a big Patriots fan until the Super Bowl of, I think, in 1986, where they scored the first 3 points of the game, and then the Bears destroyed them. And ever since, I haven't been a huge Patriots fan. And the Seahawks, Seattle is just like far away.
I've never been to Seattle.
It's actually very beautiful.
When?
We went in August, which people say is the best time to visit.
Is it kind of like going to Chicago in April? Like there's really finite window? Okay.
I thought it was beautiful.
Like, should I add it to my list?
Definitely. It's worth a visit. Yes.
I mean,
Loved
Marrakesh or Seattle?
Also, you can always get up to Vancouver, which is a very nice city in Canada.
Well, we do love
Our
Canada.
51st state.
Or is that Puerto Rico?
No, Puerto Rico is a territory. It's a territory.
I feel like we've covered that today.
It is interesting.
Are
I'm
we going?
still.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
How
we're
about
not.
I just go over some facts and then maybe we can talk
yes.
about some of the commercials that we saw. Well, yeah. Did you know that there's actually a ghost connection between the two quarterbacks?
Like heated rivalry?
Oh, that show is so good.
Phil, have you seen Hated Rivalry yet?
I have not watched that show yet.
Let me give you a hint. Don't.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Don't shit on my show.
Hey, stop with the S-bombs.
Okay, I'm going to tell
We're
you.
a family. This is a family form of content, not unlike the Super Bowl halftime show.
Stop bringing
No, I'm
it
just
back.
saying the dances were like.
Those girls were really shaken.
Yes, I would like.
Okay, you guys are getting old if you thought that was inappropriate.
First of all, they were fully clothed. I'm telling you, my daughter for Mardi Gras will be less clothed than those dancers.
Hey now. Kaylee, don't listen to her.
I have seen Kaylee and Jenna at the beach. Their bathing suits are less clothed than those dancers. Okay? All right. Yeah, exactly. Want for you as a dad. Okay, let me just go over a couple of the facts.
Okay.
So there's a ghost connection. Apparently, the two starting quarterbacks were both coached.
Talk into the mic.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sharing it with you and you're hogging it. Apparently, they were both coached by Josh McCown. McCown was Darnold's backup with the Jets in 2018. And he was also May's high school quarterback coach in North Carolina. Did you know that?
I didn't.
And did you know that the halftime show, which we keep referencing, that Bad Bunny is making history because it was the first solo Spanish language artist. We did recognize that it was all done in Spanish. In fact, when Lady Gaga came on, we were having difficulty deciphering if it was Spanish or English, correct?
Correct.
Ricky Martin looked amazing. Wow, that man does not age.
He looks like he hasn't been living La Vida Loca.
Well, maybe
He's
he
been
has.
living La Vida 24-hour fitness.
Well, he looks good. I don't know if it's Botox. I don't know if it's a vegan diet. I don't know if it's like his
Maybe
heated...
that is living La Vida Loca.
Yeah,
Is
seriously.
looking good like
I
that.
wonder if he and Bad Bunny have a heated rivalry.
My favorite show.
Phil, will you tell us the history behind his name, Bad Bunny, please?
I don't know, Chris.
Okay. I fear this could go into some territory that none of us are comfortable with. So how about I just bring it back to facts again? Do you know
just really quick. It's like John Mellencamp when the
John
record.
Mellencamp or John Cougar Mellencamp?
No, John Mellencamp when he had his first demo hit. They said, "Hey, come back next week. I think we're signing you." They signed him, and then he went in and he saw the album cover and it said John Cougar, and he's like, "Who's John Cougar?" And they're like, "That's your name." And I heard Bad Bunny used to be Bad Rabbit, and they changed his name without telling him.
That could be offensive.
What do you mean? Why is that offensive?
I don't know. Maybe it's offensive. Maybe Bunny has significance.
Oh,
I sort of think we should go back to talking about the Super Bowl
Okay.
and high school football coaches and
All right,
stuff like that.
let's do a quiz. Well, you guys already know this. Do you know how much the cheapest seats were leading into today's game? Hello,
Phil,
hello.
Guess.
Phil.
Well, we know,
Bueller?
but
Bueller?
I would have said at least a couple, $3,000-$4,000.
Yeah, you are spot on. Cheap seats were about $4,200. And then, do you know how much the luxury seats were? Those are like the boxes.
Chris,
Is that where Bad Bunny sits after he performs?
Perhaps.
Ooh, I'm going to say $50,000.
I saw Justin Bieber was there with Haley. I saw them.
Ooh, the Biebs.
The Biebs was there. These luxury seats on StubHub were reaching as high as about $31,000. And then the commercials, do you know how much a 30-second spot went for?
Several million. I'm going to say 6.
Yeah, 7 to 8. So you're pretty close. Speaking of commercials,
I'm going to pause you for a second.
Yeah.
Did you say the suite was 30,000?
well,
No,
I
I
think
think
it's
that's per
the
seat.
seat
Per seat.
in
for
the
sure,
suite.
For sure.
Yes.
I remember when it was at the Super Bowl in Vegas, and it was way more than that.
No, but for $30,000 a seat, you get all you can eat hot dogs.
Well, hang on. I have another really random fact. Actually, the Levi Stadium, they have a 27,000 square foot rooftop sort of garden that produces produce for the stadium seats and the luxury boxes.
but it doesn't have a roof.
Well, this is what my assistant told me.
Well, I didn't
All
know the
right, I
challenge
have a
happened.
trivia question. There is they have a cheeseburger there that is supposedly like the best cheeseburger you could ever get. What is the cost of the best cheeseburger you can get at Levi Stadium for the Super Bowl?
$24.
Katie?
32.
Okay. 180.
You're lying.
Swear to gosh.
I'm asking my assistant right now. It's spinning. I mean,
It's made of Bad Bunny meat.
So we should talk about the Super Bowl commercials costing so much and the fact that probably 1 out of every 3 or 4 seem to be like entertaining or eye-catching or something that we would go, oh, that was really funny, or
Yeah,
that's a
but
great commercial.
only 1 out of 4. I mean, it wasn't a highlight commercial round. I didn't feel like.
No, I don't think so. What was your favorite commercial from the
Well, so far, we're only a half
Yeah,
through,
half in.
so a half in.
So far, my favorite one is the Thank Your Coaches.
That was really sweet.
That's my favorite one.
You know who that was for? It was for Phil Brodkin and Chris Fenton. We've been excellent recreational coaches over the years. And
For
me as a
MBYB?
GM. No, well, Phil Brodkin actually pulled the greatest upset in the history of MBYB
with Chip Hackley.
with Chip Hackley.
Yeah.
That was quite the season, boys. Quite the season. I would say my favorite commercial was with Kurt Russell and the ski commercial.
That one was also
That was really
very
fun.
good.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, those were my two favorite. I missed the Dunkin' Donuts commercial,
Oh.
so I don't
I
really
would
have
like
an
to
opinion.
rewatch that. Yeah.
Okay.
But typically, I would like the people that were in it and the idea of that commercial. So I would like to rewatch that, hopefully maybe in the second half. But I think the two that were already mentioned were the best ones.
I would say mine was State Farm, knowing that they spent a lot of money on a lot of celebrities and on a really long commercial without paying out anything to any of the Pacific Palisades or people out there in Alhambra and various other places affected by the fires. So shout out to State Farm. Hey, put the money where it's supposed to matter most.
Wow, I think that was a political statement right there.
That was a political statement.
And I do not think they will be a future sponsor of Clayton.
Wait, do you
Let's
not
hope
think
that you do not have State Farm insurance.
Wow, do we have State Farm insurance?
No, we have Amica. We love Amica. You're in Providence, Rhode Island. We love Amica. Been a client since I was 16 years old of Amica.
Oh, that's so cool.
In all areas, including our liability.
Oh, like the insurance?
Yeah, insurance, home insurance.
What about life insurance?
Life insurance is also Amica.
Do you guys have life insurance
Oh,
policies?
actually, no. We're Prudential for life insurance.
Yes, but I don't remember exactly who it's with.
Do you know that my life insurance policy is a fraction of Chris's?
Well, what do we think about the first half? What do we think about the first half of that Super Bowl? Pretty boring.
She literally, she was like, "Wait a minute, am I worth
I'll let
less than
Katie
you?"
comment on
And
that.
I go, "No, it has to do about earning and paying for this stuff, right? Like, you
I
know,
make a good salary.
You make a good salary, but like it's also about replacing somebody's salary. So like that's
I
the whole
am
thing.
irreplaceable.
Look, if we end up getting State Farm as a sponsor and
It's
we
not
end
gonna
up just
matter.
doing Plate and Ponder, you and I will split in half. Even though I know most listeners like you more than me. All right. Anyway, should we? Oh, you want to see how long we've been
I want to
going?
see how long we've been bantering for.
We've been going for 12 minutes.
That's good.
No, people want more. Hey. Okay, so we've talked about the commercials. Let's talk about the football. Katie, what was your favorite play of the game so far?
The punt.
I did notice that you and Jen talk a lot during the game. So like I'm just curious, did you see a
We
play?
get a lot of things done during a football game.
We got a lot of things done.
We
Although,
solve
wait,
a lot of world problems.
What did we talk about?
We're going to see John Mellencamp at
Yes,
the
we
Hollywood Bowl.
are.
That's going to be a good one. That's definitely going to
it
be a
will
fun.
be.
Okay, so we
Brought to you
solved
by
that.
State Farm.
We discussed maybe an adult spring break trip to Punta Mita.
We did. Oh, we talked about.
Wait, where was I during
Oh,
that?
sorry. Maybe you can't come because we were talking.
Which spring break are we talking about?
Ours, our own, that we get to make up. Being
You know
empty
what's awesome
nesters.
is I watched
nesters,
Bad
spring
Bunny.
break.
That Bad Bunny halftime show gave me a lot of things that I might do in Mexico. I mean, that was Puerto Rico, but I'm just saying, like Spanish. I was learning a lot of words.
Why don't you share
Where's
how
the
you
wah,
speak?
wah, wah button?
No, I learned a lot of words. It was very good.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you tell everybody how you speak when you go to a foreign country?
I speak in the accent of that foreign country.
Will you give us maybe a sample of said language or accent?
When I'm in France, I'm like,
Yes.
Excuse me, how do you say the bathroom? Where is it?
And what about when you're in Mexico? Like we travel to Mexico every year.
I like to say, ¿Dónde estamos?
Okay.
What about China?
Oh, yeah, China's harder. That's I sing in Dwemen Nuhai Kangolai.
Well, look, you're multilingual. I'm impressed.
And when I'm in Canada, I say A.
Okay. Okay.
Well, what do you guys say when you're in Knoxville? Knoxville's got a little bit of a
A twang.
accent,
Yeah.
right? I mean, don't you pick up a little Southern accent when you're down there?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I feel like I'm hearing a little of one.
Well, maybe I do, and I just don't realize it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so Phil, what was your top play of the game?
It was either a field goal or a punt.
Which there has been a lot of.
There's been a couple field goals, which I like to watch, and the punting, and some very good defense and some pretty bad offense. So, I think that's what was expected. So,
was it this low scoring?
I think they expected a pretty good defensive battle because, as my assistant would tell me,
Battle of the Assistants.
I think both teams' defense give up about 17 points per game. So if you double that for each team, that would be about 34 points. We're way below that, but for the first half. But that I think they were expecting.
Actually, at 9, we're pretty much exactly there. 9 on one of the teams has 9, so that would be 18, right? So,
right. But the other team didn't score any.
Yeah,
so
exactly. But I mean, you got to give a shout out. I mean, that Seahawk.
Well, we're not watching it right now.
That Seahawk defense was insane. Well, we're not watching it, but we're up in the box looking down. Like we set up a podcast area up here. We're next to Jessica Alba and who else is over there?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny's over there. Oh, there. Hey, Brady, over here. Tom.
Where's the wham button again?
Well played.
I will say that there's been a lot of, I mean, over the years, I think we've all gone to interesting Super Bowl events, like whether they're like, you know, super hoity-toity or they're just like packed with people and you can't really watch it. I would say this is one of the first ones that I've done with just 4 people and I can't even remember when. And it's actually really fun because you get time to podcast.
You get time to podcast and to talk.
And watch the commercials.
Yes, and we have 2 dogs with us too.
Yes, we do.
You guys used to throw a big Super Bowl party.
That's so funny.
With, like,
I was thinking
the
that.
manicurist.
Yes.
Massage person.
You're right.
All the kids.
It wasn't
that
Epstein
was a huge
related,
party.
It was not Epstein related. Thank you for the clarification. But what's funny is in Manhattan Beach, we all sort of take a holiday or an occasion. So Katie takes a couple of things. Our friend Dora takes something. You know, we have different people that take different things. And for a while, the Fentons took the Super Bowl and we would have it catered with like ribs and barbecue chicken. And we would have a manicurist and we'd have the massage person. And I think we even did a shopping party at some point in my living room while all the guys were watching the game. It was a big deal for a few years. We stopped doing that. Why?
And you brought all the kids too. There was a lot of
Yeah,
people
the
there.
kids.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
We had a shopping?
Yeah, there was like a shopping section too.
Huh.
Yeah, did you not know?
I don't remember that part.
Was that the
now
year-
I realize why it costs so much.
Was that the year that Eric? When was there one party that Eric won a ton of money?
We did.
I think it was yours. I think it was yours.
Yeah, good for
with the
him.
squares. Didn't he? Because it
squares.
was like 3 quarters. It was the same score, so he kept winning.
Yes. I think he won 3 of the 4 quarters. Yes.
And knowing my son, he probably said to his friend Eric, "This is my house. You owe me a piece." I'm just gonna guess that that's what Dylan said.
I think it was Jenna who was saying, "I get half."
Well, they are siblings, so I get it.
And twins. So,
And
yeah.
twins, yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I'm going to spoil it for you that we actually fixed it so he would win because we had at that point still felt really guilty about his bowling injury.
Phil, Katie, would you like to share the incident that is being mentioned?
I will let Phil share it, but we did go bowling with the family on Christmas Eve, and it did come up.
Of course it did. Oh my God,
Still
we have
has
scarred them.
post-traumatic.
Oh, Phil, will you tell the story?
Well, I wasn't there, but from what I understand, he was invited to a, what was it, first grade, second grade birthday party?
Yep.
Might have been first grade.
May have been first grade.
For Dylan, and I get a call midway through that he broke his finger by dropping a bowling ball on his hand. So I don't really know what happened, but I do know that I was very hesitant to let him to let him attend another Fenton bash.
I do remember walking into the bowling alley and seeing like a trail of blood. I'm like, what the heck happened
Oh yeah,
here?
I think he hit his chin
Oh, that's right.
as he fell. Yeah.
That's right.
Did we sue?
Did we sue or did you sue?
I feel like the last time a bowling situation was like that was Allen Iverson's. Like that was a long time ago.
You did mention our friends, the Seiffers. We should give a shout out to Dash Seiffer,
Dash
who
had a
his
great
first
game.
Rhodes College lacrosse game today.
Yeah.
And got some good PT. They lost in overtime, which was a little bit of a bummer, but good showing.
He looked
No.
great out there, and it was a beautiful
Congrats,
lacrosse
Dash.
day. Yes.
He crushed it actually, and weather looked pretty good down there in Georgia too. I gotta say.
It wasn't quite like the last game of the McGill season.
That was cold.
Yeah.
That was
pretty cold.
Yeah, no, and as a overly enthusiastic lacrosse dad, as Phil knows, I do miss not being able to watch my son play, but it's great to watch other people's sons play, including even yesterday. I know you want to mock me, but I went to a college game yesterday to go watch Ryan Silva play. Shout out to the Silvas, Karen and Kevin, and saw Patrick Strader too, one of your favorites.
Yep. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know,
Chris,
we might need to talk. Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
going to say, how many Costa lacrosse games are you going to be at this year?
Well,
Not announcing,
Okay,
please.
funny that you say that, Chris. You can have your humble brag now.
I was told that the Santa Margarita parent meeting was the other night, and they went through the schedule, and they were excited that they were coming up to play at Miracosta High School because the coach loved the booth announcer, except the head coach said, unfortunately, Chris Fenton no longer does the booth. He actually said my name. So I do intend to call up Coach Karsh. Shout out to Karsh and Taj and Nick and the Costa team. And I'm going to say, hey, can I guest one night? One night only.
One.
Ooh, is it like lights? Should we get balloons? Should we bring in pizza? Is this a big deal?
I don't know. I was thinking about sneaking into it and just like right at the beginning, just going, here we are! You!
Like Gaga. Nobody knew Gaga was going to be at the halftime and she just appeared, right?
Well, who is doing it? Do you know? Who's your replacement?
That I don't know. I don't know who's doing it, but I do know that I will be like the guy who goes to a Chuck E. Cheese without a kid one time.
They
Just
might
one
put a
time.
statue of you out in front of the booth.
Well, I do know a school board member. We could make that happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Waller Stadium where it's 72 and sunny every day. It is a public school with the non-refrigerated drinking fountains playing against a private school down in Orange County with bottled water service brought to the classroom. Let's see it, boys. Let's play hard.
What was the song that you always played that Phil did not like?
Brandy.
Oh, Brandy. You did play a lot of yacht
Can
rock.
I just please say that I don't dislike the song. I'm just talking about it at a lacrosse game. That's all.
Or when he said, hey, here's the song that used to be played at a lot of fraternity houses. Lionel Richie, all night long. I was like, I'm not sure what fraternity that was played at.
But I used to play the jitterbug too.
You did. And Dylan sent us a text that the jitterbug, he heard it recently and he goes, I got kind of sad. I missed hearing it on the field.
I think maybe the reason that the Santa Margarita parents liked you so much is that you cheered as much for them as you did for the hometown Mustangs.
You do. You've got good sportsmanship.
I have a lot of good sportsmanship, and shout out to those Santa Margarita parents. Love them. It's a lot of fun to chill with them and watch lacrosse. And I do hope Costa does win, but I think it's going to be a tough one.
I do think we don't have to do it on this podcast, but you could do a whole podcast on watching collegiate volleyball, men's volleyball. We went and saw Zach Chapin play up at Pepperdine, which was about 3 or 4 or 5 hours, it seemed like, of great volleyball, but also a lot of entertainment with the way that the players interact with each other and that the way that the teams interact with the refs. So,
yeah, it's the Chapin boys, one's at Pepperdine, one's at USC. They are kicking butt. Both of those teams are a pleasure to watch. But I will say it was interesting watching the Pepperdine gym, which doesn't allow balls to go very high. So that's like a 12th man on the field, right, in a way. And then the sort of a roly-poly referee guy was constantly getting called out on bad calls. So it took a while to get through that.
Did you
game.
say roly-poly? Where's that?
Wait. Well,
I'll just say it.
I was using the politically correct term.
What about the volleyball? I mean, the water polo team that showed up. To
water
cheer?
polo team was pretty epic,
Pepperdine
gotta
water
say.
polo team?
Shout out to Pepperdine's water polo team. I think we might have to tag them when we post this podcast.
My guess is the water polo team was not roly-poly.
My guess is you are right. I'd like to see the water polo
Yes.
team.
The funny part was I was like, God, those guys don't look all that tall for water polo because they were sort of standing by a bunch of volleyball guys. And then I was waiting in the concession stand, and they were all like 5 inches taller than me. I felt so small.
Well,
Oh, don't be a, anyway. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Well, listen, this has been a pretty epic, we're calling this the Super Bowl Spectacular podcast with Phil and Katie Brodkin, or actually Katie and Phil Brodkin, quite frankly. And we appreciate everybody sitting through this because we know everybody was riding high after Bad Bunny.
Or Kid Rock, if you watch that too. I don't know. This is America. You have freedom of choice.
That is true. Any last words before we go into the second half here, Katie and Phil, please?
No, I think we're good. This was fun. We always enjoy being special guest on the show.
Thank you, Fentons, for having us over for the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
And
Good
for
night.
letting us crash your Valentine's Day
Oh, we
date.
loved it.
Honestly, we love the fact that they came over tonight, and we had a really good time so far. We're excited to see a great second half, and we thank everybody for following us, downloading, listening, reviewing, and just having a darn good time with Plate and Ponder Empty Nesting with Jen and Chris Fenton. Oh, and by the way, we're about to hit 40 markets. Which one will it be? We'll find out.
Puerto Rico.
Could be Puerto Rico. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Until next time, thank you and enjoy the second half.